So I was just making a presentation, so I should have something to say. No, not at all. During my bachelor's, I told my supervisor I wasn't sure what I would do next, but definitely not a master's. And during my master's, I told my supervisor I don't know what I will do next, but definitely not a PhD. But I continued, so here I am. I think the first thing that really sparked my interest was seeing a chessboard illusion in a textbook. And it's this illusion with a chessboard and a cylinder that casts a shadow. And there are two squares that in reality are exactly the same colour, but because of what you know about the world and what you understand about shadows, you infer that one of them must be darker than the other. And I found that so amazing that our perception is not really the ground truth. It's not what is actually truly there in the world, but it's so influenced by all of these ideas and experiences that we have, and we're just not aware of that at all. I think what's really cool for me about that is that our brains are way smarter than we even realize. Like, we're doing all of those calculations on incoming sensory input before we even notice that something is coming into our eyes or ears. I think that's so cool. In my PhD, I'm doing research on visual perception in young children who are at risk for autism, which means they have an older sibling who already has an autism diagnosis and they're more likely to get an autism diagnosis themselves. And the reason that I find it really fascinating is that autism is generally understood to be a condition that affects social communication and repetitive behaviours, and we're not really sure where it comes from. Why are those things together in a disorder? And I think it's really great that now if we understand more about perception, we maybe can understand more about where autism really comes from.